Hello YouTube, as promised this is my collection of Class 55 Deltics. I've got 18 of these. We start off with 55001 Scent Paddy. Camera doesn't seem to be focusing very well. Then we go to number 2, which is the King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. It's actually in blue at the moment, but the York Railway Museum are going to paint this back to green this year for when it goes mainline, so I've been told by a reliable source. On to number 3, Meld, which has had a weathering job by a friend of mine. I did actually buy this one off someone else off eBay and it was a useless weathering job, but got a friend that does awesome weathering jobs and he cleaned that up for me. That just came back yesterday. Then we jumped to number 6, which is the 5.45 Yeomanry. That too's had an awesome weathering job on it. Really mucky, this one. Really mucky. And we move on to number 7, which is Pinzer. This is another Jerry Baker job that he polished this one and did some weathering on it. I'll probably pick them out later and show you, but I always recall seeing Pinzer, a nice shiny body. And then on to the DPS limited edition Green Howards in BR Blue, slightly weathered. Got 2 of these, got a green one as well, which somebody at the DPS weathered. It wasn't a brilliant job, because they sprayed the windows as well, but not to worry. Did have another one, a pristine one, but sold it to fund the East Coast HST that we bought. Then we move on to my favourite Deltic 55009, which is Elicidan. This too is a DPS limited edition. Next to number 9 we have number 12, Crapello. So that's 2 Finsbury Park racehorses next to each other. Yeah, that's been weathered as well. That was the first one I bought off my friend Jerry Baker. Bit of a plug there for you, Jerry. Some awesome weathering work, brilliant. Next is number 13, the Black Watch. That was my first one that I bought. The first Deltic we had. Then we go to number 15, Talia. That's another DPS limited edition. I believe they've still got some of these left, so they're not that sought after. And then on to number 16. This is another Jerry Baker weathering job. He's fitted lights into this, so the headboard lights up and the tail lights as well. He's done a really good job on that. I think originally it was the Scent Paddy, the sound version. He's weathered that up. And then on to Ballymoss, number 18, Cross. I didn't realise I bought this many off Jerry. That's another Jerry Baker weathering job. Some of these are one off him off eBay. I think the majority of them I bought though. That was all weathered up. It's hard to pick it up on here actually, but we will do some weathering shots. Standing next to number 18 is the Royal Highland Fusilier. Another DPS one. That's factory weathered. It's quite a good loco. Only problem with this one, the nameplate keeps dropping off for some reason. It's the only one that it does it. Next to that is plain BR Blue Nimbus, which are quite freely available on eBay. These ones, they all seem to be coming up. Another Finsbury Park loco. Next to that is the TMC version of Argyll and Sutherland Highlander. DPS got a cab for this, which they're going to hopefully refit and turn into a simulator. That's in the green. That's a limited edition. That was another eBay one. I only paid about 35 quid for that. That weren't too bad. That was off a local bloke. Next to that we have D9000 55022, modern day terms, in the balled up scheme that she ran in her farewell tour days, when she also ran in this scheme on the 50th anniversary bash from King's Cross to Edinburgh, which was a brilliant day out. Anybody that went on that, like we did, had a great day out. So that's the fleet of what I've got. It's 18 in total, but 2 of them are number 8 for different versions. This here, this is the inlay that comes with the black watch. That's off the blue one. Then you have this one as well. And these inlays here, these are brilliant. This is what my friend Jerry puts into his locos. They're his own photographs that he took years ago. If the camera focus on that. The camera don't seem to be focusing very well. Nice picture of pins are there. Actually, like gives the number and the name. It says renumbered, weathered and finished by Jerry Bake with the website. He really does do some really good work. I'm well pleased with everything that I bought off Jerry. He's a good friend as well. And then we move on to the latest edition, a new box. That's the NRM DP1, which is the absolute jewel in the crown. Anybody who collects Deltics, to get one of these is lucky. So sought after models. I believe they've still got some at York Museum for sale. We got this one for Christmas. That is a super model. I've got a driver and a second man to fit in this, but I'm going to wait until we switch to digital. I'll take the chip, the lid at the top off the body, and then put the digital chip in. I'll fit the driver and second man as well. So that's the Deltic fleet. Probably ought to pick one out, Nathan. Just pick out number 6. There, we'll show pick that one off and show me that one. We'll have a look at the weathering on that. This is, I'll turn it round. Hold it up. I mean, this is probably one of the best ones that Jerry's done. Move your thumb, son. That's it. I mean, that is absolutely awesome. The weathering on that, it's just brilliant. I mean, I don't think the camera does it a lot of justice. I'll just take that. And this camera is just not focusing very well. I don't know why. But yeah, the weathering on that is just absolutely brilliant. We'll probably run some later, like the one that he fitted with lights that show you that, because we've still got some more video to add to this. And take that, please, Nathan. Just shift this around as well so you can see the pins are job that he did. It's got some good weathering on that. Seems to pick that up quite well. It's got a real good glossy shine to it, because I always remember many years ago when I was a spotter, that pins always used to come in with like a real shiny body. Somebody at Finsbury Park was very proud of that loco. And that's it. We're going to carry on filming. We're going to move these out and put some more stuff out, and we'll finish off and come back and show you them later. But I'm so proud of the Deltic. Brilliant. Hopefully hope to get all 22 production Deltics, and I'm hoping to get them all done into BR Blue eventually. So we'll continue this film later. Cheers.